What's up, YouTube friends? OK Armor here. Just wanted to shoot an update to the OVS or Overland Vehicle Systems truck cap Molle panel installation video that I posted not too long ago. Because I showed you guys how to put the panels in, but didn't really have any gear for them. So I feel like I kind of left you hanging. So I wanted to make that right and found a cool score at Harbor Freight, which didn't really shop at too often, but I've been finding some neat stuff there that is astronomically expensive everywhere else you go. And it's something like as simple as a little rubber quick fist, which I think in my last video I called a monkey's fist, but they're quick fists, and found something there that online is anywhere from $15, $20, $25 each to Harbor Freight wants $2.99 and works really well. The rubber's not super stiff or anything like that, like I've seen with some of the knockoffs online. And so wanted to share that, and then also what kind of gear I decided to go with, and show you some of the headaches that I ran into trying to make sure everything fit and cleared the gas struts and the gull wing doors on the truck cap, and some of that sort of stuff. So let me show you what I'm working with here. So obviously if you need larger ones, you'd need to go with a different option, but over in the, not sure how your Harbor Freight is set up, but in mine here in Oklahoma, kind of cool over by where they have all of the off-road lights and winches and tow straps and all that sort of stuff. They had these Hallmaster rubber tool clamps, 25-pound capacity, which is perfect for what I'm using them for. And it actually comes with the little plastic washer there on this side. And then hardware wise, just ended up going with some, you could probably get away with like 3/4 inch or maybe even 1/2 inch. But I had these inch long, these are 10 by 24s that come with nuts, which I'll probably end up swapping out for locking nuts at some point, and then ended up going with a nice big 3/16 washer to go on the back side of that. And so pretty simple, just threading that through there, throwing the washer and nut on the back side. And let me show you what I ended up with gear wise here. On the passenger side, I was able to get a full-size axe as well as a 6-pound sledge. And then I've got some fire starter stuff that I was able to find room for in here in the middle. Because what I found was you have plenty of room, this way, given I've got a full-size spare. This is a 33 back here, to where it kind of took up some room to where I couldn't mount this right in the center of the opening. Because what you run into over here is that if this stuff is too far this way, you run into problems with clearing this. And then honestly as well, clearing here, let's see if we can see it. This little channel here that's used for mounting the Molle panels they sell to the inside. So if you end up going with that option and mounting something here, you wouldn't have any clearance problems as you're closing. But I just wanted to be able to use these. I think this is a really cool setup. And so happy that I was able to get this to fit, as I think this stuff's gonna come in real handy as I'm out on the trails or getting into recovery situations or camping or whatever it may be. So really cool that this was able to fit right back here, and plenty of clearance for it to close. It's not banging on anything. And so we're in good shape on this side. And then over here on the driver's side, still got to set up my clamps, but gonna end up using a full-size shovel. I didn't want to go with like a tiny little camping shovel. That would be a huge pain in the butt if and when I need to do some serious digging with it. And so I'm thinking that I can get this to fit somewhere around here and still have room to close that, although we're going to test that out and see, and then still have all kinds of room below to mount something else. So give me a second, I'll get this set up and we'll see if we can't close this door. Great success. So I ended up just dropping through the holes with the hardware that I have. Washers on the back there, full-size shovel mounted in the opening, and we can close it. So we are in good shape. Clearance, man, I gotta wash my truck. Clearance not a problem. Now I just need to figure out what I'm gonna put in this open spot here, because I got a little bit of room. Figure out what else I might need that needs to go right there. So I'll drop a link below in the comment section for the original video if you didn't know what I was talking about. And then same thing on that video, drop a link to this one just to make them easy to find. But if you have an OVS truck cap, highly recommend the Molle panels that go inside the openings. Plenty of clearance for most of the stuff you would need to use that you would want to mount there. And now I have proof. We'll see you later.